Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare Lincoln Wheat Pennies, coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. We're talking about a small brown coin that most people overlook, but serious collectors never ignore. The United States of America Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1950 with no mint mark. This is not just an old penny. This coin carries history, mystery, and the potential to surprise anyone who takes the time to look closely. The 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark under the date. By this time, wheat pennies were nearing the end of their era, and the United States was moving into a new post-World War II economy. Millions of these coins were produced, but survival in high condition is what separates common pennies from collectible treasures at first glance. The design feels classic and familiar. Abraham Lincoln's strong profile on the front represents unity and leadership, while the two wheat ears on the reverse symbolize prosperity and growth. But collectors know that beauty alone doesn't create value, rarity does, and that's where this coin gets interesting. Most 1950 no-mint mark wheat pennies were heavily used. They passed through countless hands, cash registers, and pockets. Because of this, finding one today with sharp details, strong wheat lines, and original reddish color is surprisingly difficult. Condition plays a massive role. A worn example tells a story, but a well-preserved one tells a much rarer story. Errors are where excitement really begins. Some 1950 wheat pennies were struck with off-center designs, creating a dramatic look where part of the date or lettering is missing. Others show double dies, where the date or the word Liberty appears slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. There are also coins with die cracks, repunched dates, or weak strikes that collectors actively hunt for. These errors turn an ordinary penny into a conversation piece and, sometimes, a very valuable collectible. Another factor collectors love is originality. Coins that haven't been cleaned, polished, or altered are far more desirable. Natural toning, clean surfaces, and strong details make a huge difference. Many people accidentally destroy value by cleaning old coins, so leaving a find exactly as it is can be the smartest move. For collectors, the 1950 no-mint mark wheat penny represents the thrill of the hunt. It reminds us that rare and valuable coins don't always come from ancient history or precious metals. Sometimes, they're hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with patience and knowledge to discover them. So the next time you see a wheat penny, don't dismiss it. Look closely at the date, the condition, and any unusual details. That simple copper coin might be far more special than it seems. If you enjoy learning about hidden coin values, rare errors, and the stories behind everyday money, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a wheat penny in your change, and let us know what year it was. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. The current real market. A circulated 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny is commonly worth a few cents to around $1, while a high-grade uncirculated example can reach several dollars. At auction, top-quality coins with strong color or rare mint errors have sold for amounts ranging from tens of dollars to well over $100, depending on condition and rarity. Top 2. We're talking about a Lincoln penny that many people completely ignore, but maybe they shouldn't. The 1955 D Mint mark Lincoln Cent. A small copper coin from everyday change, struck at the Denver Mint during one of the most interesting decades in U.S. coin history. When people hear 1955 pennies, their mind instantly jumps to the famous double die. But here's the twist: that famous error was made in Philadelphia, not Denver. The 1955 D penny is different. It's not famous for wild errors, but it is famous for something else: condition, detail, and survival. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the front, strong and sharp when well preserved. On the back, the classic wheat ears design reminds us that this was near the end of the wheat penny era. Millions were minted, and most of them went straight into circulation. That's why finding one today in high grade is not easy. Most 1955 D pennies you'll see are worn, dark, or damaged. But if you come across one with clean surfaces, full wheat lines, and strong mint luster, collectors pay attention. These coins were heavily used, and high-grade examples are the real prize. Another thing collectors look for is strike quality. Denver Mint coins from this year often show softer details, so a sharp strike can increase desirability. Even small differences in condition can mean a big difference in value. So before you toss that old penny aside, take a closer look. Check the date. Look for the D Mint mark under the year. Examine the color, the wear, and the details. You might be holding something better than pocket change. Now let's talk about what it's actually worth. In worn condition, a 1955 D Lincoln penny usually sells for around a few cents above face value. In better circulated condition, it can be worth around $1. In uncirculated condition, prices can reach several dollars. At auction, top quality examples in high mint state have sold for dozens of dollars, depending on grade and eye appeal. Small coin, big collector interest. Money bag. Top 3. We're taking a close look at one of the final coins of a legendary American series, the United States of America 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny with the D Mint mark. This small copper coin marks the end of an era, and for collectors, that alone makes it something special. The 1958 D Mint mark wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint, shown by the D just below the date. This was the very last year the famous wheat reverse was used before the Lincoln Memorial design took over. Because of that, 1958 wheat pennies hold a unique place in U.S. coin history, representing the closing chapter of nearly 50 years of production. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait appears strong and detailed, while the reverse features the iconic wheat ears that collectors instantly recognize. Millions of these coins were produced, and many were saved when people realized the wheat design was ending. Still, true collector quality pieces are harder to find than most expect, especially with original color and sharp details. Condition is everything with this coin. Many 1958 D wheat pennies show heavy wear, dull surfaces, or dark toning from years of circulation. Coins that remain bright, with clear wheat lines, bold lettering, and smooth surfaces stand out immediately. Red and red-brown examples are especially popular with collectors who focus on eye appeal. Errors add another layer of excitement. Some 1958 D pennies were struck off-center, creating dramatic misalignments that catch the eye. Others show die cracks, clipped planchets, or weak strikes that give the coin a distinctive look. While these errors are not common, they are highly collectible and often sell for much more than normal examples. Originality is also critical. Coins that have never been cleaned or polished are far more desirable. Natural toning and untouched surfaces help preserve both the history and the value of the coin. Cleaning may make a coin shine, but it almost always reduces its worth in the collector market. For wheat penny lovers, the 1958 D Mint mark is more than just another date. It's a farewell to a classic design and a reminder that even everyday coins can become meaningful collectibles over time. It's a favorite for beginners and experienced collectors alike because it connects history, nostalgia, and the thrill of the hunt. So next time you come across a wheat penny, pay attention to the date and the mint mark. That final year Denver issue might just deserve a special place in your collection. If you enjoy learning about American coins, hidden errors, and real market values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Comment below if you own a 1958 wheat penny, and share this video with another coin lover. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. In the current real market, a circulated 1958 D Mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny is usually worth a few cents to around $1, while a well-preserved uncirculated example can be worth several dollars. At auction, high-grade coins and attractive error examples have reached prices from tens of dollars to well over $100, depending on condition and rarity. Top 4. We're shining the spotlight on a classic copper coin that quietly carries history in every detail. The United States of America 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny with the D Mint mark. This is one of those coins that may seem common at first, but for collectors who know what to look for, it can be surprisingly interesting. The 1952 D Mint mark wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small d just below the date. This period sits right in the heart of post-World War II America, when wheat pennies were still doing real work in everyday circulation. Millions were produced, yet time and heavy use mean high-quality examples are far scarcer today than many people expect. The front shows Abraham Lincoln's familiar portrait, strong and dignified, while the reverse features the iconic wheat ears that defined the series for nearly 50 years. Many 1952D pennies you see today have worn wheat lines, softened lettering, and darkened copper surfaces. That's why condition plays such a huge role in collector value. Collectors search for coins with sharp details, bold lettering, and clean, original surfaces. Examples that still show red or red-brown color are especially desirable, because copper naturally darkens over time. Finding one that hasn't been cleaned or damaged is a real win. Errors are where this coin becomes truly exciting. Some 1952D wheat pennies were struck off-center, giving the design a dramatic, unbalanced look. Others show die cracks running through the letters or wheat stalks, or weak strikes where certain details appear faded. There are also examples with machine doubling, especially on the date or lettering, which adds character and collector interest. Originality is key. A naturally aged coin with honest wear is far more valuable than one that has been polished to shine. Cleaning may make a coin look newer, but it almost always lowers its worth in the collector market. For wheat penny lovers, the 1952D mint mark represents the charm of mid-century American coinage. It's not just about price. It's about history, survival, and the excitement of finding a better-than-average piece. This is the kind of coin that rewards careful searching and patience. So the next time you come across a wheat penny, take a closer look at the date and mint mark. That small D could be your clue that you're holding a piece of American history worth appreciating. If you enjoy learning about Lincoln Wheat Pennies, rare mint errors, and real market values, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Comment below if you've ever found a 1952 wheat penny, and share this video with a fellow coin collector. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. In today's real market, a circulated 1952D mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny is typically worth a few cents to about $1, while a clean uncirculated example can be worth several dollars. At auction, high-grade coins and notable error examples have sold for prices ranging from tens of dollars to over $100, depending on condition and rarity. Top 5. We're going back to the early years of modern American coinage with a penny that quietly connects history and everyday life. The United States of America 1940 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark. This coin comes from a time when the nation was standing on the edge of global change, and every detail of it carries that story. The 1940 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there is no letter below the date. During this period, wheat pennies were used constantly in daily commerce, and millions were produced. Even so, decades of circulation mean that finding one today in strong condition is more challenging than many people realized. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait reflects strength and calm leadership, while the reverse displays the classic wheat ears that collectors instantly recognize. Most 1940 pennies found today show clear signs of wear: flattened wheat stalks, softened lettering, and darker copper color from years of handling. That's why collectors place so much importance on detail and surface quality. Condition is everything with this coin. Examples with sharp wheat lines, bold lettering, and smooth, original surfaces stand out immediately. Coins that still show traces of their original red or red-brown color are especially attractive, because copper naturally tones over time. A well-preserved 1940 penny can be far more desirable than its common appearance suggests. Errors add another layer of interest. Some 1940 no mint mark wheat pennies were struck off-center, creating a dramatic and collectible look. Others show die cracks, weak strikes, or double details on letters due to minting irregularities. These small differences are what serious collectors search for, and they can turn an ordinary penny into something truly special. Originality is crucial. Coins that have never been cleaned or polished are always preferred. Natural aging tells collectors the coin has survived exactly as it should. Cleaning may make a coin shine, but it almost always reduces its value and collector appeal. For wheat penny enthusiasts, the 1940 no mint mark represents a perfect blend of history and collectability. It's a reminder that coins don't have to be rare dates to be meaningful. Sometimes, their value comes from survival, condition, and the stories they carry through time. So the next time you come across a wheat penny, don't rush past it. Check the date, notice the lack of a mint mark, and study the details carefully. That simple copper coin might deserve a second look. If you enjoy learning about American coins, hidden mint errors, and real market values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Share this with a fellow coin lover, and comment below if you own a 1940 wheat penny. Thanks for watching, and happy coinhunting.in. The current real market. A circulated 1940 no mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny is generally worth a few cents to around $1, while a well-preserved uncirculated example can be worth several dollars. At auction, high-grade coins and notable error examples have sold for prices ranging from tens of dollars to over $100, depending on condition and rarity.